Hello, fellow spreadsheet nerds, and welcome to the very first video edition of the weekly guild stats in SimpleMMO. My name's CrazyFi, and today we're going to be covering the last week of the 2022 weekly guild stats. So let's get right into it, shall we? Now, first off, we could see that it's been glorious. No guild has been deleted and gone to guild heaven this week, so props to them. Honestly, my hunch is that all the guild leaders were too busy celebrating the holidays. They didn't have the time to wipe their guilds off the face of SimpleMMO Earth. I bet we'll probably see guilds be deleted by next week. When I pull the data next Saturday, I would not be surprised. But we actually had guilds created this week, so not everyone was busy celebrating the holidays, or maybe they're taking a little break in between family time here. So now technically it shows that 4 guilds have been created. What this really means is that 2 guilds were actually created this week. So that's the Reapers and Ugly. Those 2 guilds were created sometime during this week of 24 to 31 December. Now, the other 2 guilds were created in a sense that they've just begun gaining EXP since version 9.0 update in SimpleMMO. So, Matsukami and WorldEaters.ru, those 2 were created at a previous time, and they've now just started gaining guild EXP this week. This week being 24 through 31 December again. Now, fun fact, Matsukami, they were actually created, this guild was created previously to the version 9.0 update. They actually have legacy guild EXP associated to this guild. It seems that Black White, this guild leader, has come up, resurfaced again for this week probably. Did a little bit for his guild because everyone else except for one other person in that guild of the 39 have been gone from the game for over several months and years. And they've done some guild EXP quickly. Now, another fun fact is Black White is also a locked account, so we'll see what happens to this guild if it continues to gain EXP or if it gets deleted or if it just stalls out, whatever it may be. So now that we covered the created guilds, let's go into the actual guild stats dashboard. So here you can see that the dashboard covers everything that you possibly want. You have the date, again, 24th to 31 December 2022, so that's every Saturday. That's when I pull data. Total number of guilds right now is 491, and total number of guilds, since this is the first video, I'll explain that it's actually the amount of guilds that have gained EXP since version 9.0. So there may be guilds that, like the guilds that we just covered a second ago, where they've been created but they never gained EXP since 9.0, so it doesn't really matter. They're not counted because they're just not doing anything at this point. So again, 4 guilds created, 2 new this week, 2 have been around and they just started becoming active again. There are a total of 223 PvE only guilds and then 268 PvP enabled guilds. Now, the PvE went down by 1 from last week, so that was interesting. And then, of course, PvP went up. So let's go down to the bottom left here. The top 10 guilds by earned EXP. So this is for this week. These are the top 10 guilds that gained the most EXP from 24 to through 31 December 2022. So again, Babble's on top. Since I've been doing these dashboards and these blog posts, Babble has remained on top the entire time. But the interesting thing here is the EXP gain has considerably dropped for this week. At its peak, Babble was getting like 16 mil a week. So this is a 50% reduction in guild EXP gained by Babble. More likely, obviously, it's the holidays. Everyone's busy with family, friends, just relaxing, not doing anything or whatever it may be. So more than likely, it's the holidays that have cut their guild EXP gain down by half. We'll probably see them shoot back up starting in the beginning of January. Another point to consider here is they also have a second guild that has been riding in the top 10. It's been on and off every other week. It seems like that the Babel 2 is in the top 10, which is incredible, absolutely impressive that they are able to do this. Now, the other guild that I wanted to point out is the Crimson Offensive. These guys have popped up out of nowhere. It's pretty impressive what they're doing. They placed 6th this week, and if you look on the right, based on the number of members per guild of these guilds on the left here, they're the ones with the least amount of members. They have 12 members in their guild, and they place 6th. They beat Grill Wizards, who have 87 players. They beat Babel 2, who has 92 players, not so friendly with 14 players, so that's a comparison there. And then Knights of the Internet, they have 76. So the Crimson Offensive have been busy this holiday break, and these 12 individuals have been crushing it and gaining as much EXP as possible. And I really hope that they continue to stay in the top 10 guilds and they really crush it. And they don't. And I hope this isn't a guild where they, top players get together and then they disband like a month later. I hope this guild continues and to remain dominant. So that's it for this week. We'll be covering the next week, the first week of January, here soon. I hope you enjoy it. As always, if you would like to see more data or more stats about things, please leave a comment down below in the YouTube comments. So we really appreciate that. I love doing this. This is my passion. So please let me know if there's anything more you're interested in. But of course, please like, subscribe to the YouTube video, and we'll see you later.